Welcome to this live broadcast of Burnett High School Sports on BTXSportsOnline.com. To hear previous broadcasts, go click on the archive button at BTXSportsOnline.com. And now, let's get started with tonight's game. Go Dogs!
It's Mark Edmondson coming to you live from Georgetown, Texas, Gateway Prep High School. And we have a day late with the weather, but we have Burnett Bulldog basketball on the air. The Lady Dogs are playing at home. They're playing, should be starting about now, against the Marble Falls Ladies Mustangs. Thank you, Mr. Molina, for checking on us as we get started here on the air. He's not going to be able to join us here tonight. The change in dates put him in a bind, having to do some things he had already had scheduled, so we appreciate that. He'll be back with us on Friday night, but it'll be me solo here. Again, the Lady Dogs at home, so we went to the away game. And it is the Burnett Bulldogs at 14-13 on the season, 3-3 in district, coming off of a 45-42 tough loss to Lampasas last Friday night. And Gateway Prep Gators 13-7, 5-1 in district, going to have the national anthem. Sorry, we'll take a break here. Had a little technical issue. We'll take this break. We come back. We'll have tonight's tip-off on BTXSportsOnline.com.
Hey y'all, I'm Blake Shelton. Being from Oklahoma, I know a thing or two about natural disasters. Tornadoes are common where I'm from and have affected my life and the lives of people I care about. No matter where you live, be aware of the dangers in your area and have a plan. You can create an emergency kit, come up with an evacuation plan, and know where to seek shelter. You never know when a disaster may hit. These simple steps can help save a life. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Smokey the Bear. Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do. Don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com, and remember,
only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Mark Edmondson back with you. I'm sorry about that. All of a sudden the program just came up over the screen. Couldn't see where to go to the commercial, so sorry for the dead air for a moment. It seems everything's still in good shape here. So we're having the starting lineups here announced in this at Gateway High School. Again, I'll try to give you updates from Burnett as they Lady Dogs play the Lady Mustangs. The district standings 24-4A. As I mentioned, Gateway Gators are 13-7, 5-1. They lost their first district game during the Christmas holidays and have been on a 5-game win streak. They stand tied at the top of the district with Lampasas, both at 5-1. Marble Falls 4-2. Burnett right now solidly in that fourth place spot at 3-3. Taylor is at 2-4. And Salado and Gerald at 1-5. Taylor only a game back, but the Bulldogs have already defeated the Ducks. They'll have to play them again, but at home. So they do have the advantage there, but still a lot of games left. Again, Gateway has been playing very well. Didn't get to see them the first time through, as that was the opening district game for the Lady Dogs in Marble Falls. Burnett played Gateway in Burnett and lost that game. It was a game the Bulldogs led early, but Gateway were able to pull away late in the third quarter. Bulldogs have been playing very well in the won 2 out of 3. The loss coming to Lampasas Friday night after wins over Salado and Taylor. Been very aggressive. Going to have to do that here tonight if they want to try to come away with the win in a tough place to play. High above the floor here, it's all the seating's on one side, so the benches across the way, no fans behind them, so a little different seating arrangement. So we are just, again, we're supposed to play this last night here at Gateway, but with the weather got pushed back to 24 hours, so we're near the the start of tonight's ball game. Do appreciate you joining us. Thanks to Crossings Real Estate, Chad Nelson, as always, maintaining our website at the BTXSportsOnline.com. Go there and get the directions to our YouTube channel where you can listen to all the games also archived there. Also, thanks to Burnett Athletic Booster Club for the sponsorship of all the games on BTXSportsOnline.com, and to A&A Residential Group, their website, aatxresidential.com. Also, supporters of Burnett Bulldog and Lady Dog basketball all season on BTXSportsOnline.com. Our next broadcast, again, Mr. Molina will be back with us on Friday from Salado, so not get easier. That is a doubleheader, though. We're back to the Lady Dogs. It'll be about a 6:30 start, and the boys' game will follow that one, conclusion of that one by about 15 minutes. All right, we've had the introductions here. The starting five for the Bulldogs. It will be number 4, Jackson Sparks, 11, Marcus Pimentel, number 3, Hayden Cox, number 21, Jaden Backus, and jumping at center court, 33, Aiden Holcomb. And we're about to get underway. Thank you for joining us here tonight, finding us on this Wednesday night. Tip is up, won by the Gators. We're underway. Thank you for joining us. Burnett Bulldog basketball on BTXSportsOnline.com. First possession of the game goes to the Gators. Pierce Hammond shoots the long jumper off the rim, no good. Rebound to Holcomb. Bulldogs will get their first offensive look, just underway, about 20 seconds gone. Bulldogs been bringing a lot of energy in these last few ball games. Going to need to keep that up here. Pimentel in the corner up top, and it's Backus. Now he gets it over to Sparks. Sparks to Cox. He's going to dribble it back up top, resets to Sparks, swings it. Backus has it. Right wing, Pimentel has it at the timeline, gets it to Cox. Bulldogs being patient. Gators in a zone. Backus to Cox. Thought about the 3, not there. Inside to Holcomb. On the baseline, looks to make a move. In trouble. Throws it cross court to Backus. Sparks in the lane again. Back into Holcomb. They come with the help defense. He tries to go up and under with the left hand, and good. He was patient. Had 3 around him, but Holcomb gets the first basket of the night for the Bulldogs. Aiden Holcomb averaging 13.7 rebounds a game, leads the Bulldogs in both those categories. 2-0 Bulldogs here. First quarter in the lane. Ball stolen, Cox. Looks to push into the front court at the timeline. He'll slow it down. 2-0 Bulldogs early, 6:35 first quarter. Corner Pimentel. Up top to Backus. He shoots the 3, the left-hand 3, off the rim, goes out of bounds. It'll be Gateway basketball. Gateway to inbound. Hammond will bring into the front court at the timeline. Right wing to Smith. Travis Smith up top. 3 on the way is no good. Offensive rebound by Smith. Put back is good. The miss was by Operanazia, but Smith gets the basket. We're tied at 2. Backus up top to Cox. 5:47 to go here in the first quarter. This single game here tonight. Lady Dogs playing at home against the Mustangs. Holcomb in trouble. Double team gets it back to Pimentel. They are going to double or triple team when they can. Holcomb down low. They don't want him that inside game. Pimentel looking back into Holcomb though, but gets it to Sparks. Sparks, he takes the 3. It's good. Bulldogs have started picking up their 3 game, and it's come in big for these last few ball games. They lead 5-2. Bulldogs lead 5-2, 5:15 to go here in the first quarter from Gateway High School. Up top, nice swing at Hammond underneath the basket, but he has to kick it back out. Smith back to Hammond at the free throw line, in trouble. Gets it to Operanazzo. Sorry, it's a tough name. I'll try to say it best. Getting ball knocked out of bounds. It's Oparanozie. Operanazzi. But Gurley will inbound. The ball knocked out of bounds off of Burnett. On the inbound, Smith has it. Smith looks to drive in the lane. In a little trouble, kicks it out to Hammond. Hammond, ball loose on the floor. He has to save it. Hammond does. Back near half court, 4:41 counting. First quarter, 5-2. Bulldogs with the lead. Smith has it. He looks to drive in the lane. Lost the dribble. Kicks it over to Cadenhead. That shot is no good. They say a foul, blocking foul on the Bulldogs. 2 free throws coming up here for Ian Cadenhead. Again, I'll try to get some updates from the girls' game. They should be underway now or shortly. Lady Dogs tied at the top of the district. Free throw is up and off the rim, no good. Cadenhead will have one more. 4:30 to go. Almost halfway through this first quarter. 5-2, Bulldogs with the lead. Now 5-3 as Cadenhead hits 1 of 2. 5-3 Bulldogs. They have the basketball. Sparks. Again, this Gateway Prep team tied at the top of the district. Pimentel, left wing, Backus. Holcomb. Cox at the three-point line is going to take it. It's blocked, but Holcomb saves it. Tries to make a move inside on the baseline. Holcomb turns, shoots it off the glass. It's good, and he's fouled. Holcomb, again, double team came, but he wasn't going to be denied. 4 for Holcomb. He'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Holcomb, again, been leading, big part of leading this charge these last few weeks. The senior. Free throw is up, and it's good. He completes the three-point play. He has 5. 8-3 Bulldogs with the early lead. 4:04 and counting here in the first quarter. Hammond into the front court. High post to Smith. Hands it off. 3 on the way. It's short, no good. Rebound to Cox. That missed by Cadenhead. Going the other way. Hayden. Hayden has it at the timeline. Bulldogs playing a good pace right now. Being patient. Getting some good looks. Cox has it left wing. Up top, Holcomb. Going to hand it off to Backus. Backus looks to drive. Jump stop with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Cadenhead. Going the other way. They look to push. Hammond into the front court. Backs up the dribble. In the lane. Ball knocked away on the floor. Stolen. Sparks up ahead to Cox at the basket. Goes up. Rolls it in and took some contact. Nice job of getting it off the glass. Cox with his first basket. 10-3, good start for the Bulldogs. They lead by 7, and there's a timeout. Gateway, we're going to keep it here. Yeah, the Bulldogs are doing what they have been doing in these last few ball games. Against Lampasas, they trailed in double figures in that game for a good part of it, but stayed with it. Again, the 7-footer for Lampasas, he scored 27, so just such a tough matchup. But the Bulldogs hung around and got it down to a one-possession game, but fell by 3. But in these last 3 ball games, they lost their first couple of contests, but wins over Salado and Taylor played very well and need to continue that up. But they're in the 4th spot in District 24 4A. Again, Lampasas Gateway Prep at the top at 5-1. Marble Falls 4-2. Burnett 3-3. And the Bulldogs will be getting another chance at Marble Falls as well. We're starting the second half of District. No updates yet from the Lady Dogs. Their district standings try to give you at some point. Gateway basketball, 3:09 to go first quarter. 10-3 Bulldogs with the lead. Hammond, free throw line jumper. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for on the floor. Cox comes up with it. Bulldogs doing a good job with the clearing the boards. Going the other way is Sparks. Sparks has it at the timeline. Still on the dribble. Gets it to Pickens, who had checked in. Pickens now in the ball game. Down low to Holcomb. Looks to make a move in the lane. Kicks it out. Cox gets the defender off his feet. Then ball slapped away. Cox has to save it. Looking for help. Gets it up top to Sparks. Resets to Pickens. Ball's knocked away. Out of bounds. Stays with the Bulldogs. 2:32 to go first quarter. 10-3. Bulldogs with the lead. Pimentel to inbound. Gets it into Sparks. Up top to Cox. Hayden to Pimentel, right wing, still well away from the three-point line. Back to Hayden. Now swings it. Left corner, Sparks to Pickens. Pickens with the dribble. Now in man-to-man. Pickens inside, kicks it out. Sparks, he drives the baseline. Tough runner, off the rim, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, but it comes down to Gurley. Going the other way, Hammond. 2:04. First quarter, Hammond kicks it out to Cadenhead. In the lane. Stayed in the lane. He's in there for a while, but the shot is good off the glass. He passed it back out. Didn't take the first shot, but Cadenhead got the basket, 10-5. Going the other way, Burnett with the basketball. They lead by 5. Pimentel up top to Pickens. Pickens, right wing, Sparks. Pickens on the baseline. Drives around the defender. Goes up, blocked, and comes down. Blocked by the Gators. Going the other way, Hammond into the corner. Now a long three off the rim, no good. Fight for the ball on the floor. And a jump ball. It'll be Burnett basketball with 1:17 to go here in the first quarter. Sub coming in for the Gators and the Bulldogs. Wigham's going to check in for Holcomb. Burnett has a 10-5 lead and the basketball. And make sure we're still going here. Burnett has the basketball. Sparks in the lane. Kicks into the corner, Cox. Wiggum has it. Wiggum shoots the three. It's good. Wiggum checks in and hits a three. He's been doing a nice job from the three as well. And he hits it. Sorry, just checking a technical thing there. We're good. 13-5. 13-5. Wiggum with a big three there. 39 seconds to go, first quarter. Hammond kicks it into the corner. A three on the way is good for Gurley. His first basket makes it 13-8. 30 seconds to go. See if the Bulldogs look for the last shot. Into the front court. Wiggum down low to Pickens. Ball knocked away. Pimentel has to save it. Back to Pickens. Goes up with the left hand. It's good. Pickens got the defender off his feet. 15-8. Bulldogs with the lead going the other way. Smith in the lane. Kicks it back out. Hammond, they're looking for the last shot. 7 seconds to go first quarter. Smith behind the back. Still with the dribble. In the lane. Tough shot at the buzzer, and it's no good. We'll go to the second quarter. We'll take a break. Bulldogs, good start here. 15-8, they lead the Gators on BTXSportsOnline.com.
Did you just look down at your phone? You did it again, didn't you? You know, you're flying down the road in a 3-ton hunk of steel, and a text takes your eyes off the road for an average of 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's long enough to travel the length of a football field and cause some serious damage. Turn it off. Trust me, whatever it is, you'll live.
Learn more at StopTextsStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Mark Edmondson back with you live here from Georgetown, Texas, Gateway Prep High School. Bulldogs off to a good start, 15-8. Long way to go. We're about to start the second quarter. Bulldogs with a couple of three, leading the way in scoring. Holcomb with 5. 3 by Wiggum and Sparks, both with threes, and Cox and Pickens have 2. All right, so still no update there from Burnett. Our next broadcast will be a doubleheader on Friday from Salado. We'll be traveling to Salado. Also a tough place to play, so got through some of the bad weather. Supposed to warm up some, but then next week it looks like some rain going on, but it's been a cool couple of days. Chilly. All right, to say the least. It'll be Gateway's ball to start the second quarter. 15-8. Bulldogs with the lead. Hammond has it. Looking for help on the right side to Smith. Travis Smith up top. Has it to Jones. Bronson Jones had checked in. To Gurley. Gurley looking inside. Pass in the lane, and Smith's going to be fouled. Pimentel came late with the defense, and be a foul first again in this second quarter. 5 fouls in a quarter gets you 2 free throws. No 1-and-1, but they reset after each quarter. Gurley to inbound for Gateway. Gets it into Smith. He looks to make a move in the lane, and the shot is good, and he's fouled. He was able to get around the defender. Help came late, and Travis Smith gets the basket, and he'll go to the line for the and 1. Makes it 15-10. Holcomb's going to check in. Be Holcomb, Wiggum, Pimentel, Cox, and Sparks on the floor for the Bulldogs. Just underway, second quarter. Smith's free throw is good. He has 5 points, 15-11. They're picking up the defense. Bulldogs in trouble here. Cox has it, dribbling in the front court. Ball knocked away. Steal as Gateway, then almost a steal by Cox, but it's run down by Jones, and Gateway trying to cut into this 4-point lead. They cut it to 15-11. They have the basketball. Hammond at the timeline. At the high post. And on the floor as Anguiano slipped, but it was saved by Hammond. Hammond now has it. Spin move in the lane. Kicks it out. And then a basket is good by Anguiano. So they've cut in the lead 15-12, a one-possession game. They picked up the defense, got some turnovers. Bulldogs trying to weather the storm. They lead by 2, 15-13. Okay, 15-13 the score. Wiggum has it. Pimentel now to Cox. Back to Pimentel. Pimentel looks to drive. Jump stop. Kicks it in the corner. Wiggum. He drives. And then they got an offensive foul on Wiggum. Turnover against the Bulldogs. So they can tie it or take the lead with a 3 and the Gators. Bulldogs led 15-8 at the quarter. 6:19 to go here in the second quarter. Jones has it for the Gators. Bulldogs going to have to pick up a little intensity here. Gateway on a run. Gurley looking for a screen. Then going to take a long 3 off the rim. No good. Rebound going to be Hammond with the foul as Cox had him blocked out. Foul against the Gators. It's the first team foul. 6:02. Actually, clock's not running. 6:02. Clock still not running. There it goes. So 6:02 here in the second quarter. Wiggum has it. Down to Holcomb, and ball knocked away. Holcomb fights for it. Saved by the Gators. They're letting them play here. A lot of contact. Hammond going the other way. Hammond has it. Looking inside to Smith. Smith. Double team comes. Hammond straight away 3. No good. Rebound. Cox has it for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs need a basket. Cox into the front court. Double team comes. Holcomb in the lane. I think they're going to call a foul here. And should be in the act of shooting was. As the help came from behind and got ball but got a lot of body as Holcomb, the bigger player there, will go to the line for 2. Just that height advantage caused that foul. Free throws no good. Holcomb will have one more. 5:27 to go. First half. 15-13. Bulldogs with the lead. Long way to go. This one going to be, I think, nip and tuck all the way. Both teams understanding the importance of it. Free throw no good. Rebound to Smith. Bulldogs couldn't convert again. Haven't scored here in the second quarter. Smith the other way. They lead by 2 to the Bulldogs, 15-13. Left side of the floor to Jones. Jones with the dribble for the Gators. He backs it up to the timeline. Sparks on him. Smith, he's going to take the quick 3. Off the rim, no good. But Bulldogs cannot run down the rebound. Long rebound comes down to Hammond. He resets the offense. Bulldogs 2-point lead. Gators with a couple opportunities to either tie it or go ahead, but they have another one here after that offensive rebound. Hammond, ball knocked away, has to save it. Hammond in the lane. The little runner is good. We're tied. Hammond with the basket. Bulldogs need a basket. Haven't scored in the quarter, almost halfway through it. Into the front court, Corbin Campbell, who just checked in. We're going to have a Burnett timeout. We're going to go ahead. We'll take a brief break. So a run here by the Gators have tied the ball game up. They're on a 7-0 run. Bulldogs again yet to score here in the second quarter. 15 all on BTXSportsOnline.com.
Wounded Warrior Project helps post 9/11 veterans and their families realize what's possible. With support and resources that bring warriors together and empower them to become stronger, both inside and out.
It's possible to begin healing.
To get the help you need.
To find peace.
And as each warrior's needs evolve, so do we. Because these last 20 years are just the beginning. Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/possible.
Mark Edmondson back with you live here from Gateway Prep High School. 4:33 to go here in the second quarter. Check, see if we got any kind of update. Do have an update. Lady Dogs, Marble Falls giving them a battle there. Only 6 points, but Burnett only scored 7. Lady Dogs have struggled at times to score points, but at the end of one, it's a game you just got to take care of. Burnett leads Marble Falls 7-6 at the end of one. Thank you, Sonia Denton, for the update. Do appreciate that. Here it is 15-all, so both games close right now. Bulldogs and the Gators tied up here. Bulldogs have the basketball. Campbell to Sparks to Cox. Looking inside to Holcomb. Ball knocked away, and they're letting him go through his back, though. But Holcomb's going to have to step up a little more and not let him go through it. It was a hit, but he's going to have to take that shot. Straightaway three, Sparks. It's good. Bulldogs needed that. Jackson Sparks hit his second three. He's averaging 6 points and 3 rebounds a game, so right at his average. 18-15, Bulldogs take the lead right at the halfway mark of the second quarter. Hammond has it, left side of the floor to Jones. Jones still with the dribble, waits for a screen, drives in the lane, ball. Oh, it should have been a travel, but it's a corner three instead, and it's good. He came down and then passed it, but Aguiano gets the three. It's 18-all. We're tied again. Cox has it up top to Backus, who's checked back in the game. Sparks another three, and it's good. He's gotten on a roll in a couple of games. Great to see back-to-back threes for Jackson. He has 9, back to a 21-18 lead. Going back and forth here now are these two teams. Now the Gators have the ball trailing by 3. 3:14 to go, second quarter. Hammond in the lane, and a blocking foul on the Bulldogs. Corbin Campbell tried to take the charge, but they got the blocking foul, and it'll be 2 free throws for, I believe that's Anguiano. It is. He has 5 points all here in this quarter. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Could cut the lead to 1. 3:07 to go first half. First free throw is no good. He'll have one more. 21-18 our score. Again, our first update from Burnett there. The Lady Dogs lead 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. Second free throw is up. No good. Rebound comes down to Campbell. Burnett basketball. Sparks has it. Into the front court to Campbell. To Backus. Backus to Cox. Sparks. Back to Cox. Swings it left wing. Backus. I'm trying to look inside. Campbell has it outside the three-point line. Now Sparks. Down low to Holcomb. Double team comes. He waits. He goes up. Rolls off. No good. Good move inside by Holcomb. Couldn't get it to fall in. Going the other way, 21-18. Bulldogs lead by 3. 2:34 to go first half. Jones has it for the Gators. Left side of the floor to McGinnis, who had checked in the ball game. Now into the right wing in the lane. That shot, the ref had his hand raised to call the charge and backed off of it, and the basket goes. That was Aguiano. He's had a big second quarter. 21-20, Bulldogs with the 1-point lead. Left side of the floor, Backus. Sparks, another three. Can it be? Off the rim, no good. Good look at it, but bounced off the rim. Going the other way, Smith. Gators can take the lead. Smith looks to drive. Still with the ball, shot, jumper, short jumper, no good. Going the other way, Sparks with the rebound. Bulldogs with a 1-point lead, 1:49 to go. To Backus. Back to Sparks, resets to Cox. Now to Campbell. Gets it to Backus. Cox. Down low to Holcomb. Holcomb is fouled. They've been doing that almost every time, really making it tough on Holcomb, but that time the hit on his shoulder is the foul's going to go against Anguiano. So they are working hard, and it's Holcomb slowed him down. He had that 5 points in the first quarter, no points here in the second. That is the third team foul, so no free throws yet. Burnett will inbound from the baseline. Also, we'll have Pickens coming in for Holcomb. Minute 35 to go here in the first half. 21-20. Been a good first half. Both teams playing hard and well. Still looking. Campbell gets it into Cox. Kicks it into the corner to Campbell again. Now to Sparks. Resets the offense. Minute 28 to go. Backus to Cox. Back to Backus. He looks for a screen. Not there. Campbell has it. Directing traffic. Campbell to Cox. 21-20. Bulldogs by 1. In the lane, Cox lost the dribble. Gets it back up top. Has to reset. Sparks. Jump stop in the lane with the right hand. He gets to the basket. It rolls off. Going the other way, Smith. Gators trying to regain the lead. Smith makes some room for himself in the lane. The left hand, it's no good. Good rebound by the Bulldogs. Still a 1-point lead. Sparks up ahead to Cox. Now to Sparks. 44 seconds to go in the first half. 21-20 Bulldogs. They have the ball. Backus to Cox. To Sparks. Sparks down low in the lane, and that's going to say a foul on the floor. Thought it might be a travel. They say he got the bump, so Bulldogs, that is just the 4th team foul, I believe, so still on the floor. Be Burnett basketball with 31 seconds to go. Backus to inbound on the baseline. Bulldogs led by 7 at the end of the first quarter. Gators had tied it, but Bulldogs with the 1-point lead. Backus to inbound. Gets it to Sparks. 30. Clock not running again. There it goes. 30 seconds. Handed off to Campbell. Now to Cox. Backus has it. Cox in the lane. Then takes a tough runner and rolls off no good. He found himself open at about the inside the free throw line, but it's going the other way with 13 seconds to go. Let's see, that's McGinnis who has it. And that will be free throws. McGinnis is fouled out on the floor. Cox tried to give him enough space, but get out of his way, but couldn't. It'll be free throws. Let's see, I believe it is McGinnis shooting the free throws, so he can give the Gators the lead. 8 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs lead by 1. First free throw is up, and it's good. We're tied. McGinnis will have one more as Wiggum checks in the game for the Bulldogs. Second free throw here for McGinnis. It's up, and it's good. They take the lead for the first time, 22-21. 8 seconds. Can the Bulldogs get a look? Campbell has it. Got to get ahead into the front court. 3 seconds. Got to hurry. Wiggum, 3 at the buzzer. It's no good. And we will go into halftime. I'm going to go ahead and take this break, and when we come back, I'll catch you up with the scoring. At halftime, Gators take their first lead of the night. They're right at the end of the first half, so a long way to go, but the Bulldogs fighting hard. But again, right now, a little trouble scoring. The Gators picking up the defense and just to get a chance to reset here during halftime. So at halftime, the Gators 22, the Bulldogs 21 on BTXSportsOnline.com.
Hey y'all, I'm Blake Shelton. Being from Oklahoma, I know a thing or two about natural disasters. Tornadoes are common where I'm from and have affected my life and the lives of people I care about. No matter where you live, be aware of the dangers in your area and have a plan. You can create an emergency kit, come up with an evacuation plan, and know where to seek shelter. You never know when a disaster may hit. These simple steps can help save a life. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Smokey the Bear. Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do. Don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com, and remember,
only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Chad Nelson from Crossings Real Estate. You're listening to BTXSportsOnline.com and my buddy, Mark Edmondson, who I think is the very best at what he does. And at Crossings Real Estate, we want to be the very best at what we do. So hold us to that standard. Go to CrossingsRealEstate.com and see what others have said about the Crossings experience. And keep on listening to Mark Edmondson and the Burnett Bulldogs on BTXSportsOnline.com. Go Dogs!
There are a lot of vehicles on the road with jobs to do, and they come in different shapes and sizes. When you see an emergency vehicle, TxDOT vehicle, tow truck, or utility vehicle with flashing lights activated on the roadside, move over or slow down to 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. It's the law, with fines up to $2,000. When vehicles have flashing lights activated on the shoulder, move over or slow down. Be safe. Drive smart. A message from TxDOT.
The key to unlock the next breakthrough in life-saving cancer research could be sitting in your driveway. Stand Up to Cancer's vehicle donation program makes it easy to turn your unwanted vehicle into funding to support innovative cancer research. These innovations lead to better cancer prevention, diagnosis, and treatment, which means we can help save lives right now. Cancer affects all of us. Today alone, 5,370 people in the United States will be diagnosed with cancer. It will take all of us standing up together to put an end to it. So when you're looking to get rid of your old car, truck, motorcycle, RV, or boat, why not donate it to Stand Up to Cancer? Donating is easy and tax deductible. We'll even tow your vehicle for free. You can be a driving force in cancer research. Donate your car today. Visit standuptocancer.org/cars to learn more.
Mark Edmondson back with you here at halftime. 22-21. The Gators have a 1-point lead. Bulldogs led most of that first half, but 2 free throws late there by McGinnis gave the Gators their first lead. It had been tied a couple of times. The scoring for the Gators leading the way is Chris Anguiano with 7, 5 for Travis Smith, 3 by Ian Cadenhead and Dallas Gurley, and then 2 points Pierce Hammond and Mark McGinnis. Those last 2 points, his only 2, gave them the lead for the Bulldogs, leading the way. 5 points for Holcomb. Leading the way is Sparks. 9 points for Sparks on 3 threes. Holcomb with 5, 3 for Wiggum with 1 3, and then 2 points for Cox and Pickens. So we need a little more offense. They have been patient, but looking for probably just need a little help there. We have had 5 players score, but going to have to step in and get a little open shot. I think we've had some open looks and got to be prepared to take those. The first quarter, it was 15-8. Bulldogs jumped out to a 7-point lead. They got outscored 14-6. Only the 2 threes by Sparks. The Gators picking up the defense heavily in that second quarter, and it paid dividends, got some turnovers, and led them to some extra opportunities. But still, right in this game, 22-21, obviously, here at halftime. I'm going to check. I have not got another update. No. The Lady Dogs were leading the Lady Mustangs 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. The district standings, before I take another little break here, girls district standings, Burnett and Gerald at 4-1. So again, well, let me go ahead and finish that. Salado at 3-2. The Lampasas at 2-3, and then Taylor at 2-3, and Marble Falls at 0-5. Taylor, the Lady Ducks, pulled off a pretty, fairly big upset. Surprised me. They beat Salado last week, so that was a big win for them to pull them closer into the playoff possibilities. So, but again, Marble Falls 0-5. You have them at home. Lady Dogs really, you need to take care of business there, and so we'll try to keep you updated on that if we get another score here in a little bit. So we'll go ahead and take a little longer break here, a little bit more of a break. We're not too far away from the start of the second half. Again, this Wednesday night edition of Burnett Bulldog Basketball. Do appreciate you joining us on BTXSportsOnline.com. At halftime, the Gateway Gators 22, the Burnett Bulldogs 21 on BTXSportsOnline.com.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
A ranger station.
I'd like to report a bear hug.
Okay.
I put out my campfire and Smokey Bear hugged me.
So you drowned the fire, you stirred it, drowned it again, and felt that it was cold?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's just letting you know you did good.
Bear hug from Smokey Bear. Status update.
I'm gonna let you go now. There are many ways to start a fire, but one sure way to put it out. Learn how you can do your part at SmokeyBear.com.
Sponsored by the U.S. Forest Service Ad Council and your state forester.
Mark Edmondson with you live. Just checking, so no other update yet from Burnett. Here at halftime, it is 22-21. Bulldogs trail by 1. Going to have to. They played with good intensity, but right now the edge after that first quarter has gone to Gateway, and they've kind of set a little more defensive tone, and it probably getting. And sometimes you put it this way: you might get some more calls at some places. They're putting on a contact, but it's not egregious by any stretch, and they're letting them play. And I think the Bulldogs are going to have to kind of meet that intensity because they've started really trapping, double teaming, trying. They will. And they've had fouls called on them, but they will go that little extra step in that second quarter to try to move them off a little bit or out of the low block, or the double team comes from behind, knocks the ball away, and that got them some turnovers in that second quarter and got them this lead. So Bulldogs, I think, going to really have to match that, and it has been a good first half for the Bulldogs. It's not lacking of intensity, but I think they're going to have to match what Gateway has kind of picked up there in that second quarter. Long way to go here, and just a 1-point lead for the Gators. And right now on the road, and again against the team on a 5-game winning streak in district, you want to give yourself a chance at the end and keep it close and see if you can't come away with a huge win, and not a must win. Obviously, it'd been a big one, but the Bulldogs right now 3-3, a game ahead of Taylor, that fourth playoff spot, but only one game back of Marble Falls at 4-2. The Bulldogs at 3-3. They've been beaten by Marble Falls, but have already beaten Taylor. See if we get an update here. That's much better. So Burnett, I got a feeling they that 7-6 score is now 25-8. So at half, so big second quarter, and probably maybe got some fiery talk going there and got them fired up. And sometimes it takes a little to get on a roll, but good to see that Lady Dogs lead 25-8 at half. Here it's 22-21. Burnett can take the lead here. The first possession, Cox has it. Just underway. Thank you for joining us on BTXSportsOnline.com. Thanks, Crossings Real Estate. Pimentel, bad pass on to Pimentel, but stolen, not taking care of the basketball, but then they throw it away back to Sparks. Now to Cox, drives the baseline, has to kick it into the corner. Is Backus, down low to Holcomb. Triple team comes. He goes up, and he's fouled. Good, strong move. It rolled off. We've had some of that trouble the other night against Lampasas. Shots that looked like they should go in, but he did take some contact. But Holcomb now got to step up and knock down a couple of free throws. He missed his last two. Get a chance to tie and take the lead here. And short on the free throw. He'll have one more. Can still tie it. Just underway, third quarter here from Gateway. Free throw no good. And rebound comes down to Cadenhead. Got to knock down some of those free throws. You get that opportunity. We hadn't shot a lot, though, but missed 4 out of 5. Up top, Smith has it in the lane, now into the corner. Quick three is off the side of the backboard. Pimentel, great job to run down the rebound on the miss. Going the other way. Pimentel. 15-foot jumper, in and out. No good. Holcomb fights for the rebound. Should go off of Gateway and does, and it'll be Burnett basketball. Good look at maybe even a 17-footer, but didn't go in. But Holcomb able to keep it alive. Burnett gets another chance, trying to regain on the inbound, off the glass and good. Nice job. Backus finds himself open, gets the pass in from Cox. Bulldogs lead 23-22. Nice job by Backus to get open. Hammond has it for the Gators. Looks for a screen in the lane, kicks it into the corner. That three on the way, off the rim, no good. Pimentel tries to run down the long rebound, does. Great job of hustling to get it on that miss. In the front court, Pimentel to Backus, up top, Sparks. Sparks back to Backus, looking into Holcomb. Not there, dribbles it up top. Hayden has it, Cox. To Pimentel, Backus. Down low to Holcomb. Makes a move off the glass. It's good. Good, strong move. No doubt about that one. Holcomb with the basket. He has 7, 25-22. Bulldogs back to a 3-point lead here in the third quarter. Hammond into the front court for the Gators. Right side of the floor. Ball knocked away and stays with the Gators. Backus with the defense there. Gurley will inbound from the side as a sub comes in. Anguiano, who led the scoring for the Gators in that first half, checks in here quickly. 6:02 to go, third quarter, 25-22. Bulldogs back with the lead. They trail by 1 at half. Gators with the basketball. Smith looking up top in the lane. Ball knocked away. Stays with the Gators, but good job with the late help there for Sparks. Looked like Anguiano was going to the basket, but ball knocked out of bounds. On the inbound, Smith, quick three, off the rim, no good. Holcomb with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Gators have not shot well. That's helped the Bulldogs, no doubt. Sparks into the front court. Pimentel to Sparks. Now swings it Backus. Trying to look into Holcomb. High pass inside. Holcomb waits. Ball knocked away, and he's fouled by Hammond. Good job of staying with it. Tough pass inbound there. Not inbound, but from the side to the high post of Holcomb. Backus had to really get it high in the air, and Holcomb did a nice job of making sure he got it. He'll shoot 2 more free throws. Free throws up and rolls off, no good. Holcomb will have 1 more. And once you miss a couple, then it's just like that basket, smaller and smaller. Next free throw is up and off the rim, no good. Missed another. 25-22. Bulldogs with the lead. The Gators with the basketball. Baseline drive off the glass and good. Anguiano was able to get around the defense. He has 9 to lead the Gators. 25-24. Bulldogs by 1. Sparks still with the dribble. Into the front court now at the timeline. 5:09 to go. Third quarter here. 25-24. Burnett. Backus. Cox outside the three-point line. Has to dribble back out. Needs some help. Gets it to Backus. Backus to Pimentel. Now swings it Sparks. Sparks up top. Cox. Pimentel, free throw line. Backus. 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Operanazi. Going the other way, Hammond. Gators can regain the lead. Hammond. Smith thought about the 3. Now he drives in the lane, and then he's blocked. They're saying that shot is good. He was a continuation. All right, and the and 1. It looked like he had stopped. There was no doubt the foul, but he stopped and then got pushed back and then shot the jump shot. Smith will get the chance at the 3-point play. Gators take a 1-point lead, 26-25. Smith free throw is up and no good. Rebound to Holcomb. 1-point Gator lead, so back and forth we go. 4:30 to go here in this third quarter from Gateway High School. Sparks has it. Gets it to Backus. Backus to Cox. Now to Pimentel. Pimentel back to Cox. He has it at the timeline. Waits for a screen. Into the corner. Sparks 3. It's good! Sparks has been hot. He has 4 threes to lead the way. He has 12. 28-26. Bulldogs back to 2-point lead. Into the front court. Gurley. Again, back and forth we go. Ball thrown away. Yes, as it was out of bounds. A little pick and roll there, but a little miscommunication. Bulldogs will get the basketball back. 3:54 to go. 28-26, Bulldogs with the lead. Little full court pressure being put on. Sparks has it on the dribble. Now into the front court at the timeline to Cox. To Pimentel. Left side of the floor, Sparks. To Holcomb outside the three-point line. He looks to drive in the lane with the left hand. Too strong. Good idea, but couldn't get to the basket. Going the other way. Rebound to Hammond into the front court to the basket. Nobody stops him, and Hammond just takes it in with the layup. Bulldogs not back on defense. We're tied at 28 all. Bulldogs couldn't recover on that transition, and we're tied at 28. Sparks has it to Cox. Get it, sit to Sparks. Sparks looks to drive in the lane with the left hand off the glass and good. Had a good high screen from Holcomb. Sparks with 14. 30-28. Bulldogs back to a 2-point lead. Hammond thought about the three, but gets it to Gurley. Gurley now into the corner. It's an open three. It's off the rim, no good. Fought for the rebound, and Smith runs it down. They'll get another offensive look. Smith, step back three, and it's short. The Bulldogs can't run it down. Couldn't kind of see where it went. Now Hammond with the long three. It's off the rim, no good, and Holcomb will let it go out of bounds. Burnett basketball. 2:29 to go here in this third quarter. Burnett with a 30-28 lead. Pickens has checked in, and we got a timeout, Coach Kaiser. 2:28 to go, third quarter. Bulldogs have the basketball and a 2-point lead, 30-28. We'll take a 30-second break here. No, we're not. We're going to keep it here. I wanted to mention our sponsors again anyway. We would like to thank Crossings Real Estate, of course, Chad Nelson, always taking care of the BTX SportsOnline.com website, but also he has his website, CrossingsRealEstate.com. Please check it out. Just great friend, great man, and I just appreciate all he's done, of course, through all our sporting endeavors, even in the day when he was on the broadcast with me, but the website and all he's done. Eternal gratitude. Thanks also to the Burnett Athletic Booster Club and to Albert and Alyssa Residential Group, their website, aatxresidential.com. Thank all of them for sponsoring Burnett Bulldog and Lady Dog basketball season on BTXSportsOnline.com. Will be Burnett basketball here. Into the front court, Burnett with the basketball. Pickens, and now to Wiggum, who had checked in, to Pimentel. Sparks looks to drive in the lane. Pimentel. He's in a little bit of trouble. Gets it to Backus. Backus' shot is good. Tough shot. Jaden Backus, his 4th point. Tough little jumper on the baseline. 32-28. Bulldogs back to a 4-point lead. At the timeline, Gurley has it. Gurley still with the dribble in the lane. Tough shot. And he's a foul called. I think it might have, sure it was on Pimentel or Sparks. Be free throws coming here for Gurley. Dallas Gurley at the line can cut the lead to 2. Minute 42 to go, third quarter. Free throw is up, and it is good. He'll have one more. Gurley now with 4. Had a three-pointer there in that first half. Second free throw is short. Rebound comes down to Wiggum. 32-29, Bulldogs by 3. Pimentel into the front court with the dribble. A little trouble, gets it to Wiggum. Kicks. Turnover on Wiggum. So he took an extra step as he tried to pass it. Turnover against the Bulldogs. The Gators could tie it with a 3. 32-29, Burnett. McGinnis will bring it into the front court. He gets it to Gurley. Now to Jones. Jones in the lane. Ball knocked away and stays with the Gators. Couple subs coming in for the Gators. Hammond back in. Hammond has it at the timeline, a minute 15. Clock runs here in the third quarter. 32-29 Burnett. Smith into the corner. Now kicks it Hammond. Long three. It's off the rim, no good. Pimentel skies for the rebound. Nice job going the other way. It's Sparks trying to build on the lead. Wiggum down low to Pickens. Up and over the front of the rim, and it rolls off no good. Couldn't finish there at the rim. Good move in the lane. Going the other way. Hammond has it. 45 seconds to go. Hammond looks to drive. Kicks it out. Smith's going to take the long three. In and out, back in. Smith with the basket. Ties it at 32. 32 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 32-32 our score. Ball stolen by Gurley on the handoff going the other way, and nobody gets back, and the left-hand shot rolls off. No good, but again, nobody's back, and Smith puts in the putback to give them the lead. 15 seconds, 34-32, all the way to the basket. Going to be 2 free throws coming for Wiggum as he was able to split the defenders. Couldn't get the shot to roll in, but not a good sequence by the Bulldogs. They missed it, but then didn't get back. And then a missed layup, and still had nobody back to help, and it was an easy putback. Free throw is good. Wiggum now with 4 points. He'll have one more. Could tie it here with 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. JJ's free throw is up, and off the rim, no good. Comes down to the Gators. 9 seconds to go. Looking for the last shot of the third quarter. 34-33 Gateway. Hammond. Bulldogs trying to pick up the defense. Get it to Smith. Smith. Ball knocked away in the lane on the floor. And that will, I believe, end the third. Are they saying? Is he saying there was a foul? Well, it had to be on the floor. That would have stopped the clock. No free throws, so, but I don't know how much time are they going to try to put it. So a late foul. Bulldogs can't let up. They'll get a chance to inbound, so I think they're going to get 1 second on the clock. Bulldogs got to play smart defense. They're going to try to get to the basket. As Campbell checks in. 1 second put back on the clock with that foul call, 34-33. Gateway by 1. They'll inbound under their basket. Gurley looking, still looking, still looking, still looking. Up top, ball knocked away, and they get a shot off as it was hit by one of the Bulldogs, but it comes into the hands of one of the Gators who throws it off the glass and hit the rim back out, fortunately for the Bulldogs. We'll go ahead and take this short break. Going to go down to the wire at the end of 3. Gateway 34, the Bulldogs 33 on BTXSportsOnline.com.
There are a lot of vehicles on the road with jobs to do, and they come in different shapes and sizes. When you see an emergency vehicle, TxDOT vehicle, tow truck, or utility vehicle with flashing lights activated on the roadside, move over or slow down to 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. It's the law, with fines up to $2,000. When vehicles have flashing lights activated on the shoulder, move over or slow down. Be safe. Drive smart. A message from TxDOT.
Mark Edmondson back with you live. We're going to the fourth quarter, so been a good ball game. Both teams fighting hard. It's one of them going to come up short here, and right now the Bulldogs are trying to fight through and get a big road win. The Gators at 5-1 again in district and tied with the top of the district with Lampasas, and the Bulldogs 3-3. They're all alone in the 4th spot right now. 34-33. It was a 1-point game, so we ended up evening up 12-12 in that quarter. It will be the Gators basketball to start the fourth quarter. Here we go on BTXSportsOnline.com. Thank you for joining us. A long three by Gurley. It's off the rim, no good. But then we have a whistle and a call. They had run down Okay, it is, because I thought he pointed to stay down here, and he was just saying to where to inbound. So a foul on the rebound as Holcomb was blocking out. I believe it was on Aguiano, but it was on the Gators. Yes, he'll go to the bench there. First team foul here in the fourth quarter. So Burnett basketball. Trying to regain the lead. They trail by one, 34-33. It's been a back-and-forth ball game. Campbell has it up top. He gets it to Backus. Backus, they are picking up the defense again, really coming out on the ball. Pimentel, cross-court pass, saved by Campbell. Got to be careful. They are really trying to jump those passes and playing a lot of contact there. Campbell to Backus. Backus lost his dribble, gets it to Sparks. Sparks looks to drive in the lane. Shot is no good, but he's fouled. Good strong move by Sparks. I think that's got to be the third on Hammond. Hammond's holding his hands like I didn't touch him, but he got beat to the basket. Once that's contact is made, usually you'll see that call, and now we need to finish at the free throw line. Sparks, who has 14 points to lead the way, free throw is no good. He'll have one more. He can still tie it back up. It has been the Bulldogs have not shot well from the free throw line here tonight. Definitely a problem for them. Second free throw, no good. Missed another on the floor. Rebound, fought for, and saved. Great hustle by the Gators. Gurley, he went to the floor and somehow saved it. Great play going the other way. He gave him a possession in the lane. Gurley kicks it into the corner. McGinnis three is good. That big possession there makes it 37-33. Bulldogs going to need to come right back here. A lot of time, 6:46 to go, but that was a big turn one end to the other, about a 5-point turn. Pimentel to Holcomb in the lane. Goes up too far under the basket, couldn't get it to go. He made a good move, and he found himself too far under, going the other way. Oh, there's an offensive foul. Yes, it was. He used the elbow. He got a tough shot to go, but he used that right arm and moved Sparks out of the way. So that'll be a turnover against the Gators. 30, and we got a timeout. Gateway, I'll go ahead and keep it here. I haven't seen another update from Burnett again. I think I've got one coming in here now. In the third quarter, Lady Dogs still in the lead, 30-15. So about even in that third quarter. The Mustangs putting a few baskets. 3:30 to go in the third. Thank you again for that update. But the Lady Dogs do lead there at home 30-15 in the third quarter. So here is every possession obviously important, but Gateway, we had missed two free throws. They go down and get a three, and after a great save to keep the ball alive. So it's a 4-point lead. Not sure it's their biggest lead, but it's close to it. But the Bulldogs do have the basketball, so want to keep it that one-possession game. Right now it's a two-possession game, so the Bulldogs will have the ball coming in out of this timeout. Definitely, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 free throws. We've only hit 2, so definitely has hurt us, and we need to try to hopefully get a chance to pick that up down the stretch. Sparks will bring it into the front court. Gets it to Pimentel. Looking down low is Backus to Holcomb on the baseline. In trouble. It's a good spin move, goes up. He's fouled, but before the shot didn't go, but it'll be the fourth team foul. Bulldogs are in the bonus the rest of the way, so again, that might come into play. Pimentel could well. Pimentel looking. Stolen by Gurley. Could not get it in. Great defense. Gurley up and under with the left hand and gets it to go. Gurley's had a big impact, and now it's 39-33. Two-possession game still, but a 6-point lead for the Gators. Pimentel. Bulldogs got to be strong with the basketball. Down low to Holcomb. Bounce shot is no good, but he's fouled. Again, he found himself a little too far under, but a nice power dribble back. And Holcomb going to need to knock down some free throws here. He's had a tough night at the line. He has 7 points. Free throw is up and good. Big free throw there for Aiden. He'll have one more. 8 points now for Aiden. Second free throw is up. Good. Stepped up and hit 2 big free throws. He has 9 now. 39-35, 4-point lead for the Gators, though. Bulldogs trying to pick up some defense and had him trapped in the backcourt. Quick timeout by the Gators coach to keep the possession. We're going to go ahead and keep it here again. So now it's coming down to, every tactic you can. Bulldogs did a nice job, changed that up a little bit, and had him trapped really in the backcourt. And then they got the timeout. So 5:40 to go here in the ballgame, 39-35. Gateway with the lead. Bulldogs trying to come up with a big win here on the road. Our next broadcast will be Friday night. Doubleheader in Salado. The Lady Dogs game should start about 6:30 on BTXSportsOnline.com, and then the boys game will follow about 15 minutes after the conclusion of the girls game. Right now the boys trying to come up with a big win, but they do trail by 4 here. Still a lot of time, 5:39 and counting here in the ball game. Left side of the floor, Gurley. He looks to drive. A foul on Pimentel on the floor. First team here in the fourth quarter. Gurley to inbound. Bulldogs trying to pick up the defense. Quick 3 on the inbound off the rim, but couldn't get the block out. Offensive rebound. Now McGinnis has it. Another 3 on the way by Guano, and it's no good to Smith. So I'm able to get a rebound. Another 3, in and out, good. No good. Cox going the other way, but they had 3 looks at it. Pimentel has to reset it to Sparks. Now to Cox. Pimentel, right corner, up top. He gets it to Backus, now to Sparks. Sparks dribbles up top. Bulldogs need a good possession. They trail by 4. Cox has it. Again, Gateway picking up the defense. Cox in the lane, spin move, up and under. Couldn't get it to go. Going the other way, rebound to Gateway. McGinnis pushes into the front court. Now backs it up. 4:58 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs had a good look there. Could not get one to fall for them. In the lane, it was almost a travel. He gets it now over Nazi. He gets it to McGinnis. Now reset. They reset it left side of the floor on Guiano. They're slowing it down here. A lot of time here. 4:36 to go. Bulldogs see if they start picking up the defense. They are playing a little slowed down game, but it's only a 4-point game. Getting it to Gurley. Gurley has it outside the 3-point line. He looks to drive. On the floor, Pimentel, another foul there as Gurley went to the basket. Had some help back inside there with the foul called out on the floor. Second team foul. And Guiano to inbound. Bulldogs need a defensive stop. Ball on the floor, and nobody gets it for the Bulldogs. Holcomb hits it in the air, and everybody's back turned looking at the defense. Could not get to the ball, and Hammond ran it down. A good hustle play there by Hammond. Keeps the possession. In the lane. Kicks it out. Gurley's going to shoot the 3. It's short. It was kicked, but the Bulldogs able to pick it up. Cox has it. Bulldogs trying to cut into a 4-point lead. Good possession. And they have it to Cox inside, but then he has to pull it back out. Holcomb at the basket. He's fouled. Cox was going open to the basket, but somehow the ball didn't get to him quite where he could go up off the glass, but he did a nice job of just resetting it. Now Holcomb will go to the line for 2 more free throws. Again, every possession, all these free throws just get more important. Free throw is up and rolls off. No good. He'll have one more. 39-35. Bulldogs trail by 4, trying to get it to a 1-possession game. Free throw is up. It's good. He hits 1 of 2. 10 points now for Aiden. 39-36. Bulldogs full court pressure being put on. McGinnis. McGinnis using that right arm. Oh, and made room there. Now he goes in the lane. A wild shot is blocked by Holt. No, he lost it. That's Burnett basketball. Holt. saying Holcomb did block it. That was some pretty good use of the right arm. McGinnis made some room, but it does stay on the block with the Gators. Hammond has it. 3-point Gator lead. 3:42 to go in the game. Hammond kicks it. And we got a travel as Anguiano looked to make his move. Bulldogs have a chance to tie with a 3. Just want a good possession of 2 here. Gets it to 1 point. Cox has it. Into the front court. Gets it to Sparks. Sparks. Bulldogs again. Be patient. Get a good look. 39-36 Gators. Cox has it. Looks to drive. He's in the lane. Kicks it out. Open 3. Sparks. He's off the rim. No good. Rebound to Gateway. Good look at the basket, and he's been hot tonight. Couldn't get that one to go. Into the front court. Defense trying to pick it up. 3:09 to go in the ball game. 39-36 Gateway. Hammond standing the ball on his hip at timeline. Bulldogs pull out the defense. Hammond, 15-foot jumper. No good. Cox with the rebound. Looks to push. Up ahead, Pimentel. Pimentel has to pull it back out. Looks for help. Gets it to Holcomb. Holcomb. Corner. 3. Pimentel. Off the rim is a good look at it. But could not get it to go. Found the open man, but the Bulldogs couldn't knock down the shot. 2:42 to go. (39-36) Gators. Still looking. They get it inbound. Up ahead to Anguiano. Gurley. He slows it down. 2:35 to go. Hammond has it at the timeline. 1 possession game, but the Bulldogs trail by 3. Free throw line jumper, no good. Holcomb with the rebound, missed by Smith. Bulldogs have another chance to cut into the lead. Pimentel stays with Burnett. Ball off the foot of Gurley. I wouldn't have been 100% sure, and Gurley will hustle, but he dove for that, so I'm thinking he thought it hit his foot. That's what I'm going with there. It was very close. Well, Gurley definitely a couple times. Both these teams have gone all out. That was a Superman leap towards it, but it does stay with Burnett. We've got another timeout here. 2:20 to go in the game. 39-36. I don't know if an extra day to rest even. I don't know if my old heart can handle it. Let's see if we've got an update here. Good. The Lady Dogs, a good run there at the end, outscoring Marble Falls 10-3 in the last 3 minutes of that third quarter. Going to the fourth quarter, Lady Dogs 40, Marble Falls 18. So good to see that. Lady Dogs taking care of business. Now we could make it a really good Bulldog and Lady Dog night if the Bulldogs could find a way. Come away with a tough win. Been a good ball game. Both teams playing hard. The Bulldogs not wanting a moral victory. But they trail by 3. They do have the basketball. 2:20 to go. Again, a 3 would tie it. Holcomb looks to make his move. Jump stop in the lane, off the glass is too hard. Pimentel runs down, a big rebound into the corner. Now up top. Cox hands it off to Sparks, to Pimentel. Backdoor cut, Cox on the floor, in a little trouble, has to get help, gets it in the corner. 3 on the way, short, no good. And hustles for the ball is Backus, but goes the other way. 2-on-1 break, Hammond. Well, he almost traveled, but he gets it the dribble down, pulls it back out. 39-36. Bulldogs had a couple of chances there, couldn't get a shot to go. Now they're pulling out the offense. Bulldogs defense coming out with it. Minute 39 to go. 39-36 Gators. Smith has it now at the timeline. Backus on him. Smith still with the dribble near half court. Now they get it. They're playing a keep away right now. In the lane, into the corner. It is Morales who had checked in. Now Hammond. Bulldogs are going to have to get there, and still 3 away from fouling. Cox going for the basketball. There's a foul. So they're going to try to play keep away and but right now the Bulldogs got to try to get a steal. If not, they look like they're going to have to go into foul mode here. Still a minute 10 left. It's only a 1 possession game. Cox tried to run it down, but Hammond has it. And Cox fouls Hammond again. That's the 4th team foul, so they'll be shooting 2 free throws on the next foul. 1:05 to go. And he throws it away, and oh my, Bulldogs couldn't get there. I don't think he might not have had to do that. He was about to fall into back court, just threw it up for grabs, and Bulldogs could not get there. Hammond has it 55 seconds. Now the Bulldogs are going to have to go for a foul here if they can't. And got a foul on Backus. Smith, excellent shooter. He'll go to the line. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. But he'll shoot 2, and obviously big free throws here. Travis Smith, even 1 gives them a 2-possession lead. 48 seconds to go in the ball game. Free throw is up, and it's too strong. And you got to make sure you clear the rebound if he does miss it. Second free throw coming here for Smith. It's up, and it's short off the rim. Holcomb with the rebound. Bulldogs could tie with the 3. Cox into the front court. 44 seconds to go. Let's get a good look at it, and we throw it away. Turnover against the Bulldogs. A couple of mistakes that really have hurt the Bulldogs. There have been a few little things that have cost them. Now it's going to be Hammond to get 2 chances to give them a 2-possession lead. They got the 2 misses, but then couldn't get an offensive look. Hammond's first free throw is up, and it's good. Big free throw there for Hammond. He'll have 1 more. Makes it 40-36, a 4-point game. Wiggum comes in. Wiggum, Sparks, Pimentel, Holcomb, and Backus on the floor for the Bulldogs. Second free throw is good. He hits both of them. 41-36, still putting full court pressure on. Bulldogs got to hurry now. Sparks has it. Sparks into the front court. A 5-point game. Gets it to Wiggum. Wiggum around the screen. Still has the ball now to Sparks, and Coach Kaiser calls a timeout, and Sparks' 3 goes, but the whistle had already blown. But again, a whistle well blown. That was not in the act of shooting, but he did knock it down. But it'll be Burnett basketball with 22 seconds to go. So you're looking at a quick basket either way. You got to get a quick shot off, extend the game. You're down by 5, 41-36. If you get a good look at a 3, you definitely want to take it. If not, if you get you can get a 2, a quick 2, do it, and then you're going to foul and try to extend the game a little more. 22 seconds left, 41-36. The Bulldogs trying to come back with a little bit of a miracle here. There's still enough time, but it's going to start with getting a quick basket. There's kind of been some little things. The free throws, definitely a part of the issue. Some turnovers. Gateway has played hard and forced some of that, no doubt, but little things that have hurt the Bulldogs tonight. They played hard, both teams. Get it into Sparks. Wiggum shoots the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith to Hammond, 15 seconds. And they have to foul Hammond. And Gateway can put this one away at the free throw line. They lead 41-36 with 13 seconds to go. Again, our next ball games will be Friday from Salado, doubleheader, Lady Dogs, followed by the Bulldogs. Campbell's going to check in for Pimentel. Pimentel might have fouled out there. I believe he did foul out there. He had gotten that last foul. So Pimentel to the bench. Hammond, free throw is no good. He'll have 1 more. But the Bulldogs trail by 2 possessions, 41-36 with 13.3 seconds to go. Second free throw is up and good. He hits 1 of 2. 42-36. Quickly into the front court. Sparks into the corner. Got to hurry. Holcomb looks to drive in the lane. Kicks it. Wiggum shoots another 3 and in and out, no good. And ball on the floor, and that will be the final buzzer as the Gateway Gators win this one 42-36. So a good game. Bulldogs jumped out in front, had that early lead like the last time these two teams met, but again, this Gateway team playing very well. They moved to 6-1, so they'll make sure they keep at least a tie at the top of the district. Bulldogs moved to 3-4, but a tough ball game, one that the Bulldogs had some chances at, and I know that they will, look at that as, and it is going to be a disappointing loss, but played really well. You had the extra 24 hours, and you come out and you start out well. Gateway able to send a lot of players. One of the things I really noticed about them, they're able to sub a lot, got depth to them that I hadn't seen in the last few years with the Gators teams, and so they play hard. They're always well coached, and they were able to hold on for the victory. But the Bulldogs, again, some things that they need to keep working on. No time to this game Friday becomes really, even bigger there. The Bulldogs have to be at least still in a tie for that fourth place spot. Again, Taylor a game behind them. But the Bulldogs beat Salado in Burnett, easily beat them, played the best game of the year, best game of district without a doubt, and played very well and beat them, but hard place to play. That I don't see that being that kind of, I hope it is. I hope the Bulldogs can do what they did, but I don't know that that'll be the case in Salado. Definitely they can still beat them, no doubt about it, but it's going to be a tough game on Friday, and one that, again, becomes more important as the Bulldogs fight for the playoff spot. And then with the playoffs in two big schools and two small schools go, lots of things that we'll start looking at a little closer here. But still, it is a tough loss. But I do think the Bulldogs came out with that energy and that we've been seeing them play. This Gateway is a good ball club, and the Bulldogs come up short, 42-36. I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here. To see if one more time if I got a final last score. Burnett 42, Marble Falls 19 in the fourth. So it looks like the Lady Dogs in good shape there. So that's great. Thank you for the help there, letting us keep up to date tonight. I'll send this to them. Just 42-36 was our final here. I was going to send that to my helpers. 42-36. And got a final update just as that. So thank you. Burnett 44. Marble Falls 22 with 1:30 left in that game. So the Lady Dogs will keep in a tie for the top of the district standings. I'd like to thank Crossings Real Estate again, Chad Nelson, the Burnett Athletic Booster Club, and Albert and Alyssa Residential Group, www.aaTXresidential.com for the support and sponsoring Burnett Bulldog and Lady Dog basketball on BTXSportsOnline.com. If you can't make it to Salado on Friday, please join us. So it'll start about 6:30 should be the start of the girls' game. The boys' game will follow about 15 minutes after that on Friday night. So just 2 nights away, so a short turnaround. Be glad to have you with us. Thanks to Mr. Molina, as always, for checking in. Couldn't be with us tonight, but always watching out for us. And, of course, he'll be back with us on Friday night. Appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. Please stay warm and be safe. And we'll see you Friday night as the Bulldogs fall to the Gateway Gators 42-36 on BTXSportsOnline.com. Thank you and good night.
You're listening to Burnett High School Sports on BTXSportsOnline.com. Bookmark this site and come back for more live and rebroadcasts of Burnett High School sports. Now, let's go Dogs!